150 months team
चलिए ऑल द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू.
सो न्यूज़ इज दैट और टीम में कोई चेंजेस
जी वो उसामा की जगह में वो दूसरा आया है
नहीं होता.
शुरू में हम थोड़ा स्ट्रगल कर रहे थे क्योंकि हमारा गुलाम मुर्तज़ा अनफिट था तो वो
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dubai International Stadium for the MazzaPlay.net Emirates D20 2022 powered by FanCode. It's time for match number 19 of the tournament, and it's a top of the table clash between Team Abu Dhabi taking on the men in green of Fujairah. Well, we have absolutely no time to lose. Let's head down to the middle with Shoaib Ahmed conducting the all important toss.
yet again at Dubai International Stadium. We've got the game between the two finalists of the previous edition of Emirates D20. I've got the two captains here with me. It's Abu Dhabi taking on Fujairah. For Abu Dhabi, the captain Ali Abid. Right in the center is the match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. And on to his left is the captain for team Fujairah, Mohammad Wasim, who's back in the Fujairah colours. The home side is Abu Dhabi and Ali Abid is going to flip the coin. Heads is the call.
Head it is.
Heads it is. Wasim, you won the toss. क्या करेंगे और क्यों?
हम लोग पहले बॉलिंग करेंगे और क्यों तो नहीं, बाकी प्लान दोनों ही का ही है, तो लेकिन कोशिश करूँगा जितने कम से कम पे रोकें और जो बाद में टारगेट चेस करें.
कल मैच आप नहीं थे टीम में और अनफॉर्चुनेटली फुजैरा हार गई, तो क्या लगता है आप बाहर बैठ के देख रहे होते थे तो क्या क्या ऑब्जर्व किया आपने?
नहीं, इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ गेम. लड़के अच्छा खेले हैं, वो उनका दिन अच्छा था, वो लोग अच्छा खेले हैं, तो इन्होंने अच्छा फाइट किया है. इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ गेम, कोई बात नहीं. हम लोग कोशिश करेंगे जो कल गलतियाँ हुई हैं वो दोबारा ना हो.
आज बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं, क्या व्हाट डू यू थिंक इज अ गुड टोटल टू चेस?
कोशिश करेंगे 130 140 पे रोकें जो आराम से चेस कर सकें.
और टीम में कोई चेंजेस आपके अलावा?
नहीं, मेरे अलावा कोई चेंज नहीं है.
चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू सो मच.
अली आबिद, आप बैटिंग कर रहे हैं, आपको लगता है कि एज अ टीम आप चेज अच्छा करते हैं?
जी चेज़ अच्छा करते हैं, लेकिन आपको पता है लीग मैचेस है तो कोशिश करेंगे कि आज वैसे भी हम टॉस जीते भी तो बैटिंग करने वाले थे, क्योंकि 150 160 अगर हम टारगेट देते हैं तो मे बी वी कैन डिफेंड.
क्या अलग करना होगा अबू धाबी को कि वो पहली इनिंग्स में अच्छा स्कोर करें? क्योंकि जब आपके सामने स्कोर होता है तो आप अच्छा करते हैं, लेकिन जब फर्स्ट इनिंग्स में आप जाते हैं बैटिंग करने को तो उतना अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस नहीं होता.
शुरू में हम थोड़ा स्ट्रगल कर रहे थे क्योंकि हमारा गुलाम मुर्तज़ा अनफिट था, तो वो भी वापस आ गया, तो अभी वो प्रॉब्लम भी सॉल्व हो गई है, तो इंशाल्लाह आज अच्छा देखने को मिलेगा.
क्या स्कोर एक अच्छा स्कोर लगता है अगेंस्ट फुजैरा?
150 160 इंशाल्लाह.
और टीम में कोई चेंजेस?
जी, वो उसामा की जगह में वो दूसरा आया है, रियान आया है.
चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू.
So the news is that Fujairah have won the important toss against a very strong Abu Dhabi and they have decided to bowl first.
Thank you very much then, Shoaib. So the news from the centre is that Fujairah have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Let's run through the two team lineups for you. For Team Abu Dhabi, it's Ali Abid, Ghulam Murtaza, Jonathan Figgy. What an exciting young batter he is right up top for Abu Dhabi. Kamran Atta, the hard-hitting wicket-keeper. Mazhar Bashir, mystery spinner, coming off a player of the match performance. Naik Mohammed, the King Kong of the Abu Dhabi batting lineup, belligerent opening hitter. P.A. Riaz, Rayan Mohammed, Rohit Khan, very exciting left-arm seamer. Zia Mukhtar and Zubair Khan, the left-arm spinner. For Fujairah, Hamdan Tahir, opening wicket-keeper batter. Hamid Khan, Harry Barwal, Junaid Siddiqui, UAE's leading fast bowler. Mohammad Farooq, Mohammad Usman, Mohammad Wasim, the superstar of UAE. Raja Akifullah, Rohan Mustafa, that name needs no introductions whatsoever. Left-arm seamer Uzair Khan and young Syed Haider Wasi Shah. Right then, we have the two Abu Dhabi openers out there in the middle. And it's a changed combination this time in this game. Jonathan Figgy is out there. And alongside him, I believe it is Mohammad. Well, it's certainly not Naik Mohammed, a much shorter, thinner batter than him, that's for sure. And it's going to be Junaid Siddiqui, as always, with the new ball for Fujairah. Outstanding right-arm fast bowler. Really caught the eyes in the 2022 World T20. 10 wickets in D20 so far for him. Average slightly on the higher side, but that economy rate is exceptional, considering he bowls in the toughest overs of the power play and at the death. Taking a look at the field, there's a slip in place, catching extra cover. Deep third and deep fine leg. Shamim Abi has given us the go-ahead. And Junaid Siddiqui will be steaming in very, very soon. Mid-off and mid-on are up. Fine leg in the ring as well. So here we go. Match number 19 of the D20 is underway. Top of the table, Fujairah v Abu Dhabi. Immediately pulled away and straight to short fine leg. Uzair Khan takes the catch. Disaster for Abu Dhabi. It's a first ball wicket for Junaid Siddiqui. Can you believe it? How desperately unlucky. The pull shot was on, but he's found the short fine leg straight into his hands. Uzair Khan made no mistake. Abid Ibrahim, what a shocking start. Mohammad Rian gone for a golden duck.
Unbelievable scenes here at the Ring of Fire. Top of the tables clash between Abu Dhabi and Fujairah. Starts with the wicket. Junaid Siddiqui strikes. The new combo did not work. He has a long walk to be back at the hut. Really, Abu Dhabi in trouble. It's none for one.
So Naik Mohammed only had to wait exactly one delivery to be out there in the middle. The big unit, excellent strike rate, good average, coming off a 50 in the previous game. Let's see if he can continue that good form. Will be facing Junaid Siddiqui, already got a wicket to his name. Down the leg side, it will be a wide, trying to swing it right from middle stump. Not quite that much movement in the air.
I think the idea was right there from Junaid. He wanted to bowl full, got a little wrong. Yeah, you see that ball is nipping back to the right hander.
Yeah, he can certainly swing the ball at high pace. Was clocked at 87 miles per hour in the World T20, if I'm not wrong. Got some serious gas. And coming into the body this time, pulling the length back. And he seems to be in a cheerful mood already.
Yeah, well, that is certainly not an attitude of a fast bowler. And look at the strike rate from Naik Mohammed in Emirates D20 2022. 6 matches, 120 runs. Strike rate is a very impressive.
Oh, he's been brilliant. Been smashing the ball to all parts. Peppering the top tier of the Dubai International with some big sixes against the top fast bowlers of the UAE. Very impressive find for Team Abu Dhabi. Back cut, behind point. Big chase for Raja Akifullah. And he does well. They will pick up 2 though.
Smartly throw towards the bowler end. And those are the first runs for Abu Dhabi from the bat. Naik Mohammed gets off the mark. Good work there from Akifullah. That was slight bit of in the air as well. Lucky he did not go towards that backward point fielder.
Yeah, he needs Rohan Mustafa to get a bit finer there. And good throw from Akif Raja. Right on the money is Junaid Siddiqui, hitting that hard length at good pace.
Yeah, this time he tried to bring the ball in with the angle. It's difficult to pick when he's trying to bring that angle because he does not use a lot of crease. He just shifts his balance of the bat body a little bit. And this young man, Vasisha, has had a fantastic season in the domestic this year. Yet to perform in this tournament. Bowled it full, was looking for that swing. And Naik Mohammed getting slight bit of the toe end of the bat.
They're trying to drive it through extra cover, and good to see the superstar of UAE, Mohammad Wasim, back in the field, leading his side. They certainly missed him.
Big name. Now back in the side, still missing Asif Khan.
Onto the pads, just helped around the corner. Junaid Siddiqui having some fun with Jonathan Figgy there. All in good spirits, big smiles. 4 for 1 at the end of the first over. Raja Akifullah Khan, 19 wickets in D20. Excellent average, excellent economy rate. UAE international bowler. Being the new ball partner many a time for Junaid Siddiqui in the state side and for the UAE. Upish, just beyond that extra cover. So not a convincing start here for Naik Mohammed, just struggling to get his feet going and find the timing of his blade. But this lad, Jonathan Figgy, he's been super impressive in this D20. I saw him about a year ago in the D50 tournament for the first time. But since then, he's really developed his power game.
I think previous year, he must be tiny there. In a year, he's quite young. And he's up against the giants, Akifullah, Junaid Siddiqui. Yeah, big shout there from his partner, Baton.
Yeah, needs to be careful with that in-swing of Akifullah. He likes to walk across his crease, get in line with the ball. So that in-swinger could have him in trouble. Needs to play as straight as possible, just like that.
Well, plenty of positive for this young man. The first thing I see there is no pressure on his face. Looks strong, solid.
Trying to force that through the offside of the back foot. Yeah, he looks pretty relaxed. But he's a bundle of energy. He's enjoying himself out there. That's important, Abid. Don't take the pressure of the occasion.
That's another superstar from the UAE national side. Came back from Nepal recently. And then USA. Plenty of tours for Rohan Mustafa.
Yeah, he's a globetrotter. Playing franchise cricket all over the world. Representing the UAE. Upish over extra cover. That's gone like a bullet. What a shot from Figgy.
He missed out on the previous occasion. This time not missing it, completely in control. Outside off. And he's got that bowl slight bit of a room because Akifullah was trying to bowl this one away going.
On the up, through the line. So much confidence. That's what you love to see. As Shoaib Ahmed and Mudassir Ali keeping a close eye on proceedings. That's what you like to see from the young blood of UAE. Play your game. Be fearless.
It's just not the responsibility to open the inning, play a good knock, but apart from that, it's the first 6 overs responsibility on Jonathan Figgy.
Pushing for one. Very good call and positive running. And because of his quality, he's keeping another high-class player out of the playing 11, Ataur Rahim. So that just shows you how well Figgy has performed in D20 so far.
Yeah, for individual, you can feel that Atta is a fantastic player. He's a perfect all-rounder, a good opener as well. But it's a good competition to have in the team when you have a replacement for each and every player.
Absolutely. They have a lot of depth in their squad now, Abu Dhabi. Look at champion side. Oh, big hoik across the line from King Kong Naik Mohammed. And Akif Raja telling him, "Oi, mate, play straight. 10 for 1. Junaid Siddiqui will continue. Slip in place. Waiting for their outside edge. Jonathan Figgy. Well, this will be a good contest. Quality swing bowler. Quality young batter. You can see that catching mid-wicket and catching extra cover. Standing in pretty close. Oh, it's hit the splice of the bat. That could have gone absolutely anywhere. Mohammad Farooq floating around that backward point position. Yeah, he's telling Naik Mohammed, that just kicked, reared on me. So he has to be careful. He does like to get in line with the ball. So Junaid Siddiqui is really bending his back tonight, getting that ball to kick off the surface. Pulled away. Just dropping in front of the deep square leg. Rohan Mustafa was posted out there for the catch. So this is a very interesting contest right now.
Junaid Siddiqui is having fun with the batters. Certainly not bowling in their favors. And yeah, after he bowls, he taps on their back.
And it's important for both sides to make a statement tonight. Fujairah want to get back to winning ways after that loss to Sharjah. And Abu Dhabi want to continue their winning momentum. Tell them that they're not scared of the challenge Fujairah will pose. Pulled away. Not with a lot of timing. Thankfully missed Uzair Khan. Naik Mohammed really struggling to find his groove tonight. But as long as he's out there, Team Abu Dhabi will feel that they're in control of the game. And Mudassir Ali and Shoaib Ahmed, well, they must be planning what's for dinner.
Well, it seems to be Mudassir who is going to order the food. And Shoaib, yeah, acknowledges he's okay with the biryani.
Always plenty to chat about with Mudassir Ali. Trying to glide that behind point. Good fielding by Farooq. He's one of the sharpest fielders in the UAE.
Yeah, on the mic, off the mic, the chatterbox. Abu Dhabi, meanwhile, with 1 wicket down on a very first delivery, they managed to get 12 runs on board. And they have to really put up a partnership here. Let's not lose any more wicket inside 6 overs at least.
Yeah, the runs will come. Just need to apply yourself at the crease. Don't be in a hurry. 120 balls is a long time. Oh, once again looking for that cut through point. They're just trying to play too many shots here instead of respecting the quality of the bowling.
I'm not sure what the chat is going between Jonathan Figgy and Junaid Siddiqui. Seems to be a lot interested. Not sure how Junaid is treating the young one.
Yeah, and of course they will be thinking in the back of their minds, we lost the previous D20 final to the same opposition. We want to make a statement, show how good we are in this edition. But that doesn't mean you go play rash shots and gift your wickets. They are quality world-class bowlers, Junaid Siddiqui and Akif Raja.
Oh, look at that. Clearly Nick struggles against Junaid. This time he pulled his length back, bowled slightly short, beats him completely. 13 for 1 at the end of 3.
Thirteen for 1. Slightly sedate start here for Team Abu Dhabi. Good to see some spectators in the stands as well, witnessing the cricket. They're bowling very straight to Jonathan Figgy. They know he's strong on the offside. Likes to flay the ball over point or lofted over extra cover. Mohammad Nadeem working furiously on the ball. Of course, it is a slightly dewy outfield. So it is important to keep the shine going, keep it dry as possible. Slow delivery, nicely bowled. Bit of confusion there between Naik and Figgy, but they've gotten through safely in the end. I think they just have to respect the quality bowling on show. Perhaps look to counter-attack the spinners, the likes of Harry Barwal. But that will be a big challenge as well, Abid.
Yeah, it will be really, really hard to score runs against these two express bowlers. And then to follow that, they've got a brilliant spin attack as well. Rohan Mustafa, Harry Bharwal, as you mentioned.
Trying to play across the line, slightly high on the pad. Akif Raja is very confused. He's like, what are you doing? Don't you know who I am? You cannot play across the line to me.
That doesn't seem to be happy, Akif, or maybe playing some mind games. That's what the fast bowlers do.
Yeah, he always loves to have a chirp at the batters. Whether they can hit him or not. Then you have the likes of Harry Barwal, Rohan Mustafa, Jiju, Janardhanan to bowl. So very little respite for these Abu Dhabi batters, even after this fiery spell from Akif and Junaid.
Well, usually you find that the fifth bowler an option where you can try to play in some attacking shots on. But over here, when Fujairah is bowling, you don't have even the sixth man you can charge on.
Oh, absolutely. A side overloaded with superstars, young and old. You have Rohan Mustafa, Mohammad Wasim, Mohammad Usman, Akif Raja, Junaid Siddiqui, Jiju Janardhanan, Hamdan Tahir. Then you have Haider Wasi Shah as well, the under 21 product. This time he's connected, but deep square leg is in position. Hamid Khan, another very, very dangerous player. Clean striker of the ball. We haven't seen his usual fireworks in the D20 so far, but it's only a matter of time.
Plenty of match winners for the team Fujairah. And that man, Mohammad Usman, fantastic left-hander batter. Vice captain here.
I think 1 to 11, every single player in their side is a match winner on his own day. Oh, slightly slower delivery, but too wide. Akif Raja, he's not pleased, but I think that's the right call from umpire Asif Iqbal.
Yeah, that was away. The usual pair of UAE, Asif Iqbal alongside Shami maybe. And a slow one, trying to bowl that off cutter.
The smart thinking, but just out of his reach. The deep third fielder is just a few yards in. So that was part of the setup to get him chasing that wide ball. Pulled away across the line. Once again, there is protection in the deep. Another steady over from Akifullah. 17 for 1. Change in the bowling then. Junaid Siddiqui has been given a breather. And they have another excellent fast bowler coming in. Former Abu Dhabi player, Uzair Khan. Well, this will be very interesting. A game within a game. 19 wickets in D20. Fabulous average and economy rate. He was the main man for Team Abu Dhabi in the previous D20. That took them all the way to the final. And immediately recruited by the best side in the UAE, Fujairah. So he will certainly have something to say, taking on his ex-teammates. Gentle outswinger to start. Hint of away movement. So there's always something extra in the game when Fujairah take on Abu Dhabi. He'll be looking to prove a point. And young Syed Haider Wasi Shah, he's been in prime form in the UAE domestic scene, stacking up hundreds for fun. Upish, just beyond the mid-off. And that will skip away for a boundary. Good intent from Figgy. Looking to be positive against the new bowler. And he's put it away in style. He likes to open up that offside. And this time he hit the gap and hit the fence. Good intent.
Very good. Not 100% in control. But yes, the result is what it matters. 4 runs for Figgy. Runner ball.
Sliced over the top of short third. But there is that deep point in place. Very interesting. And you can see Uzair and Figgy, former teammates, just having a chat there, a quiet conversation.
Yeah, he must be going hard at it. Look at that Sharjah team still hanging around there, keeping their eyes locked on this contest.
Oh yes, they got a close victory against Ajman earlier in the evening. Harry Barwal looking concerned. I'm not sure why. Trying to find the gap behind point. Naik Mohammed 5 of 13. That's very unlike him. Usually a big hitter of the ball. Hasn't quite found the boundary rope just yet. And Fujairah have done very well to keep him quiet. He's the kind of player who can take the game away from you in a hurry. Quick fire. 50 could put Fujairah under trouble. But so far, they have kept him quiet. They bowled in the right areas to him, not offering width, nothing in his hitting zone, cramping him up with that body line, so to speak.
Yeah, plenty of banter going on in the outfield between Abu Dhabi and Fujairah. The top teams battling. Doesn't seem to be a big contest.
Well, I think one big six from Naik Mohammed will wipe the smiles off their face.
Yeah, and you'll see those glumpy faces then.
Once again, onto the body, not offering any width. Good over from Uzair Khan. 22 for 1. Well, the broadcast and streaming partners of the MazaPlay.net Emirates D20 2022, powered by Fancode. And of course, you can watch ball by ball action live on the Fancode app in India and the CricTracker channel on YouTube and Facebook all over the world. It's an ITW Prodigy and TPT 360 production for the Emirates Cricket Board. And we're right into the meat of the D20 now, the crucial middle phase. Oh, it's been just tucked around the corner, past fine leg for a boundary. I don't know how Figgy got it there, but he got it for 4.
Yeah, Akifullah doesn't seem to be happy with that effort of Figgy. He wanted someone to thrash rightly, perfectly. But on this occasion, he didn't get enough meat off the bat, but still the result is 4 runs. And given as leg byes, the team gets 4, not the Figgy.
Yeah, just off the thigh pad, right out in the middle of the thigh pad. That raced away for 4. So early boundary and sliced over backward point this time. There's nobody on the fence. And has he kept it in? No. Both fielders couldn't keep it in. Back-to-back boundaries for Team Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, that is quite easy and simple work for Jonathan Figgy. Smartly done, using the pace of the bowler completely in control. Look at that now. Just slicing that up in the air. Didn't get enough of it.
Yeah, Hamid Khan bounced it off Usman and it went across for 4. Good effort though.
Yeah, kind of on goal.
Yeah. Oh, this time once again, pacey delivery, jumping off the surface. And Figgy likes to slice that ball over point a la Sanath Jayasuriya. And he's a bit shorter than him, but he has that similar kind of build to the Sri Lankan legend.
Yeah, indeed. And stylish, beautiful legend of the game, Sanath Jayasuriya.
Oh, he absolutely used to smash Pakistan for fun. I remember him cutting Wasim Akram over point in the tri-series in Singapore way back in the days. Pulled away this time. Fine leg is up. But deep square leg. Mohammad Usman smartly placed there.
He was ready for this kind of a shot that there's been a lot of onside heaving shots from Jonathan Figi, and this man is yet to fire. Faced 15 deliveries, scored only 5 runs. That's a concern for Abu Dhabi.
Strike rate of 33 for Naik Mohammed is absolutely unheard of. But it's only a matter of 2 big shots. And he'll be in business. Outside edge, beats the keeper. Excellent effort there from Hamdan Tahir. But it's a streaky boundary for King Kong.
Well, you can't be blaming keeper for that. You certainly need a Spider-Man to pull that one out. That was a feather edge, passing the keeper. Quick, yeah. Out of his reach, I think. Hamdan is a tall lad.
That's exactly what I was thinking. If he couldn't reach it, then good luck to anybody else. So they've picked up 3 boundaries in the over. Now their power play is not looking that bad.
It's been always the case when the fast bowlers get runs, not from the middle of the bat, and they lose their temper. That could be the case here. Akif might be bowling too quick.
Toe end of the bat. It hit the non-striker's end, but I think Figi was back. They will appeal. I think Asif Iqbal thinks he's all right. So that will be the end of power play. 35 for 1. Well, it wasn't a particularly flashy power play from Team Abu Dhabi as we usually expect. And it started with a disaster. Mohammad Rian pulling one straight to short fine. Gone first ball. Then Figi looking to be aggressive. Going over the top of the cordon. Twice through extra cover. He likes to play that shot off the back foot. But overall, the Fujairah fast bowlers kept them quiet. That was a leg by, gone for 4. And then this one just skewed over the top of point. Nobody on the boundary. And this was a genuine outside edge, gone over the keeper. So current run rate of 5.83, not particularly impressive, but it's a start nonetheless. And immediately we're going to see some left arm spin. Harry Bharwal coming in from the far end. High quality left arm spinner. He's having a wonderful tournament. And this could be an opportunity for Naik Mohammed to cut loose. Just struggling to find his groove tonight, but he loves to counter-attack the spinners.
Good number of wickets, 19 wickets for him. Good average, good economy, fantastic bowler. Big role to play. He comes in as a first change after power play.
Oh, bowled it very slow in the air. Teasing Naik Mohammed there, who's just bunted it out to cover for 1. I think Figi needs to look to take a chance here. The matchup suits him. Let's take a look at the field for him. There is a long on, deep mid wicket a few yards in, and a deep square leg a few yards in, along with the long off and deep cover. Orthodox spinners field. Beautiful back cut behind point. Only for 1. You can see the outfield is very sluggish tonight, Abid.
Yeah, and it's kind of a different when you just see a round where they have the strip and the bowlers when they run for their run up outside the 30-yard circle. It's quite soft, and when it gets to that inside circle, it's hard.
Once again, bowling it outside Naik Mohammed's hitting range. They want him to chase the ball outside off and look to mistime it. Maybe walk across his stumps. That could be an idea for Naik. Open up the leg side. Big hit down the ground. Long off is in place though. Once again, not out of the middle of the blade.
Clearly, Naik Mohammed struggling tonight against Fujairah. That's not his regular game. By now, usually it's the other way around. 11 deliveries, 20 runs for him. But today, it's 11 runs and 20 deliveries.
Once again, trying to force it on the up. It's not that kind of pitch. I think they just need to apply themselves here. We saw earlier the Sharjah openers were also struggling to time the ball. 40 for 1 at the end of 7. Well, Dafa News fun fact for you. We were talking about him earlier, but Sri Lankan all-rounder Sanath Jayasuriya has more wickets, 323, in ODI than Australia's legendary late spinner Shane Warne, 293. Both would walk into the ODI all-time great 11. For me, Rohan Mustafa into the attack, tucked into the leg side beyond the mid-wicket for 1. And what I was mentioning earlier, I think they need to just graft for their runs here, Abid. You will not be able to get those big hits that easily.
Well, I think they shouldn't be going for the big hits. They should apply themselves, play right till the deep. Maybe after 15 overs, they should look for those wickets. Oh, pardon me, for those boundaries. Meanwhile, Rohan Mustafa picks up his 38th wicket of the Emirates D20. What a great man to have around. Not a good day for Naik Mohammed. He clearly struggled today, couldn't get going, and Rohan Mustafa, it took him only one delivery to dismiss him.
Genuine outside edge, and straight to Harry Barwal at short third. That's a dolly of a catch. And Naik Mohammed's struggles come to an end. Gone for 11 of 21. It's 41 for 2. So it's the wicketkeeper batter Kamranatha. Slight demotion today as they experimented with opening with Mohammad Rian. Look at that career strike rate. Absolutely incredible. 158. And he's a big striker of the ball. Oh, in swinger. Played off the back foot. That was very close.
I just wonder when that was a seam up delivery from Rohan Mustafa. Not many medium pacers can do that. He does it so well. Swings.
This time the outswinger driven hard through wideish long off. They will pick up 2. Such a sweet timer of the ball, Kamranatha. He doesn't require any warm-ups, any looseners. Immediately into the action.
Well, for sure, Rohan Mustafa is not happy with the efforts of Wasi Haider Shah out there in the outfield. Didn't like them to take in 2 runs.
This time a slower delivery tucked into the leg side. But what Fujairah are doing well here is bowling dry. No boundaries conceded, no maximums. Keeping it very, very tight. And current run rate is just below 6 even at the current stage. We're into the 8th over of the game already. Yorker. And beautifully bowled by Rohan. 44 for 2. Harry Barwal to continue from the far end. Steady first over. But Kamranatha will be aggressive against him. That's the way he plays.
Only one.
Big hard slap towards that long off region. And he's a batter who uses his short stature really well. He's very good on those horizontal bat shots, Abid.
Just the case with the wicket keepers. Usually they are very strong when it comes to play a sweep shot or a paddle sweep, or when they heave it on the onside.
Jonathan Figgy, run a ball innings so far. So till he's there, I think you can take a chance from the other end. And that's the right approach.
That's what you need to do. You should give the young man time to spend at the center, and he's not playing too bad. Run a ball inning is fine, and he's taking singles regularly. Every single delivery he's been taking singles.
Yeah, he's kept the scoreboard ticking. Once again, turning away from Kamran Atta there. I'd like to see a slip in place for Harry Barwal. He does have a catching extra cover. Wasim is standing in there very close. But why not give him another attacking fielder in a catching position? Maybe that'll keep him interested the way he's turning the ball and getting that extra bounce. Back cut behind point. They should pick up two. Oh, poor fielding Hamid Khan. Well, that would not please Wasim at all.
I would like to see a slip in there because Kamran is still new to the crease, and he would not be comfortable playing these cut shots against Harry Barwal. Little bit of an extra bounce or ripper will get him out.
Yeah, it will certainly be in the back of his mind, if nothing else. Oh, playing from the back foot there. Harry Barwal, he's a brilliant fielder of his own bowling. Full length dive to his left.
He set him up nicely for those slow and turning deliveries from the left armour. One arm delivery might trouble Kamran Atta here.
Brilliant fielding, Wasim. Fantastic stop. Putting the pressure in the outfield, our team Fujairah. 48 for 2. Rohan Mustafa to continue.
Oh, lovely boy.
And you can see he's targeting that front pad of Jonathan Figgy there with those looping arm balls. Nowhere to move. Back cut. Oh, beautiful shot by Figgy. He's found the gap behind point. They will pick up two to bring up the 50 for Team Abu Dhabi. They've had to really grind for these runs. They usually love to play a very attacking brand of cricket, their own form of baseball. But tonight, it's been very quiet, sedate stuff, thanks to excellent bowling. Oh, brilliant fielding. Muhammad Usman. Well, the veteran showing how it's done. The ground fielding from Fujairah has been spectacular tonight, Abid.
A 50 up there, but I think, yes, that's the key. You need to field well. And that's very important point and pillar of the game. And maybe that's the only department where you can work on.
And that's the effect of having Mohammad Wasim in the outfield. The fielding has gone up because he sets the standard himself. If he's throwing himself about and making those crucial stops, nobody else has that excuse not to follow his lead.
Certainly. Rohan Mustafa enjoys bowling against Jonathan Figgy. And I'll make a little bit of change in the outfield. Maybe taking that deep cover towards the extra cover. And the idea was to bang it short and a little quicker one. Boost those quick deliveries, and Kamran without a helmet need to be careful. 10 gone, 52 for 2.
Well, with that, we'll have a drinks break and hand it over to Shoaib Ahmed and Mudassir Ali.
Right, so ILT20, the action starts from 13th of January. 6 top teams are going to take on against each other. As you can see, Bacha grooving to those tunes. And so are we waiting for the action to begin. Meanwhile, 10 overs, 52 for 2 as Abu Dhabi look to get to a decent total. Hari Barwal bowling his third. 53 on the board. Joining me in the comm box is Mudassir. Mudassir, what do you think about the score right now?
Put into bat first. They started slowly here. As I've heard the conversation between you and Ali Abid during the toss. They're a very good side when it comes to chase, as we have seen in this edition. And batting first, a right decision made by the captain Mohammad Wasim and asking them to put some total on the board. A slow start, half the way mark, 54 for 2, doesn't look good.
Yes, definitely less than run a ball. So less than 6 that run rate. 54 for 2. The good thing is they've got some batting still left, Abu Dhabi. So in the next 10, if they can get at least 90 to 100 runs, get to 150, and I think they'll fancy their chances. No dew, Mudassir. Last few days, it's been dry. So the spinners are getting some turn. You can see both the teams have got some good quality spinners. Harry has had a great run in this edition of MazaPlay.net Emirates D20.
He's hanging there, Jonathan Figgy. Coming down the track, nicely played over the deep extra cover. It's a maximum using his feet against Hari Bharwal. There comes Shami Maybe Tata Thaya.
Yes, that 6 very well played by Jonathan Figgy. Using his feet, it was quicker from Hari Bharwal. And the placement was absolutely wonderful over extra cover. No chance for anybody. And that's gone the distance as well. That's how sweetly timed it was. Very good shot. Catches the call. He's got some hand onto it. Wasim, that was hit really hard. It is surprising that he's got some hand on that shot. A single to end the over. 11 overs have been bowled, 62 for 2.
Rohan Mustafa continues from the commentary box and through the offside. Figgy batting first. Their approach of the batter is completely different when it comes to the chase. They take no time while chasing. They go after the bowlers, trying to set a target here. Got some runs in the previous over.
Well done, boy. Well done, well done, well done.
Yes, I think you've got that right.
Shaba.
Abu Dhabi, when they have a target in front of them, they know they have to go and play in a certain way to get to those runs. Batting first, they just don't know where and how much is a good score and how to get to those runs. I think Jonathan Figgy on that previous shot has just sprained his rib or that muscle, that side muscle. He's pulled it. He looks in some pain and discomfort. Yeah, there you can see he was trying to go for that shot, and I think he's pulled a muscle there. So while he seeks some medical attention, let's quickly look at those 2 wickets. That was the first ball of the innings. A very good catch from Uzair. And then Rohan Mustafa getting that wicket. Hari Barwal taking that catch.
top of the order, Rian opening with Figgy. Went for that golden duck. And then Naik Mohammed managed just 11 and of 21 balls. It's completely surprising for me. Figgy and Kamranata hanging in the middle, trying to build a partnership, and some quick runs needed from Kamranata. Has been in tremendous touch.
Only one, Osi. Well done, Shaba.
Driven hard towards long off. I think anything around 140 would be a good total for Abu Dhabi, as they have good pace attack as well as the spin bowling.
Yes, minimum 140. Ideally 150 plus. You can see Kamran was right there in the crease, not even moved an inch. Ron Mustafa getting some hands onto that ball as it hit the stumps. Yeah, and you can see Kamran, he was right there. There comes the shorter bouncer from Rohan Mustafa.
This is a surprise delivery he developed in his bowling. It has been troubling the batters. Back of length, the slow bouncer from Rohan Mustafa. Now he needs to raise the tempo. He got that maximum in the previous over. Jonathan Figgy looking for some boundaries.
Yourself, boy.
Yes, he's trying to go against the left arm spinners. In the previous over, it was Harry Barwal, and on that occasion, Rohan Mustafa just not able to get it through. End of the over, 12 overs, 64 for 2. Twelve overs, 64 for 2. Harry Barwal continues to bowl his fourth, Mudassir, as Jonathan Figgy has walked back, retired hurt, couldn't play any further, and hence you can see Ali Abid on your screens. Number 3, the captain walks out.
Well done. Ball to you.
Nicely bowled Harry Barwal. Now it will be interesting because both are the right-hand batters. He was struggling against Jonathan Figgy, Harry Barwal. Trying to get a wicket here in his last over.
Yes, he's trying to get some turn. He is also getting some turn on that wicket. Wasisha will clean that up. Will bring Ali Abid on strike.
Boys, one more wicket. Come on, boys.
19 matches, 459 runs to his name, 59 best, 115 is the strike rate. A very impactful player.
Yes, that average of 35 is not bad. He comes in the middle overs.
Yourself. Well done, Shaba.
Anything above 30, I think, is a good average in T20 cricket.
Moreover, he's looking dashing with that new haircut. Some runs under his belt. 39.80 is the average in this edition, 59 highest. 199 runs in 6 innings.
Only one.
Yes, that's his 7th game, you're right. He's got a very funky haircut and looks a lot fitter as well compared to the previous editions. That is a big plus for Abu Dhabi. He's definitely worked on his fitness. He's the man who can take Abu Dhabi to 150.
A slow start for Kamranata. on strike.
Catch.
Goes big, goes big. Well judged catch taken by Mohammad Farooq. We're talking about that wicketless Harry Bharwal. At the end, he got rid of Kamranata trying to go over the long off. Well judged catch taken by Mohammad Farooq.
Yes, you can see appreciation from the bowler and the captain. Farooq Moman was struggling, backpedaling, and then takes a very difficult catch. Not easy, the ones that come flat at you. Kamranata, 11 of 17. Very unusual from this batter who likes to score quickly. It's the third wicket down for Abu Dhabi, 66 for 3. (18 matches, 227 runs. Mazhar Bashir, the all-rounder, comes into bat. Got some wickets yesterday, scored some runs as well, Mudassir.
Yes, he has been among the wickets as well. Some runs under his belt.
Yourself.
A very good over and a good spell. Comes to an end. 4 overs, 21 for 1 for Harry Bharwal and is 66 for 3.
(13 overs. 7 more overs to go. It's Farooq Momand who's been introduced into the attack, the leg spinner. 19 innings for him, 15 wickets, economy of 7.5, which is good. Bowling from the combox end, which means the longer boundary is on the onside, and that means he'll have to bowl on the middle and leg. Mudassir.
Yes, bowling from the longer boundary. And back of the length to start with Farooq Mohammad. Now, two new batters, and they don't have much time and overs left to just settle in and play their shots. Need to attack. Look at that effort from Captain Mohammad Wasim. Full length dive. Single has been taken. It's an interesting phase for both the teams, especially for Abu Dhabi, knowing that they have lost 3 wickets and it's not so good run rate. Two new batters. Anything below 130 will be a cakewalk for Fujairah.
Yes, I'm assuming that Abu Dhabi would have wanted to bowl first as well had they won the toss. You know, they're good when they're chasing. Just that the toss didn't favor them. And now they're batting first. 69 with that single as Ali gets to the non-striking end. But how do they get to 140 is the question. 140, 150. They need to get to that score to challenge the batters of Fujairah. Brilliantly done. There was the captain, Mohammad Wasim, dives to his right and saves a certain single. Let's look at that. Very well done. Very well done.
Mohammad Usman trying to stop that. A full length dive. Couple of runs has been taken. A good start by Mohammad Farooq. 5 runs in his first over. 14 gone. 71 for 3.
14 overs, 71 for 3. 6 more overs to go. They need a lot of runs to get to 150 at 80. 79 to be precise. Uzair comes in and starts off with a very good delivery, some bounce, and that angle across Ali Abid. Uzair ex Abu Dhabi and now playing for Fujairah.
Playing against your old teammates. Ali Abid on strike, and it will be an interesting battle between bat and ball. Bowling those crucial overs in the death. Uzair Khan has been brilliant. Not in control, was in the air, just away from the cover fielder. Mixing up his deliveries, Uzair Khan. After that loss of Abdul Ghaffar due to an injury, Uzair Khan has been performing really well with the bat as well. That was the one area which was lacking after losing Abdul Ghaffar.
He's looking a lot slower than what he was, Uzair. I don't know if I could be wrong, but from the last time I saw him, he was a lot nippier, a lot quicker, had a longer run up, and was quick when he was coming towards the stumps for his delivery. I think he's just slowed down and mellowed down a little bit.
I think in Fujairah his role is to come after 12 or 13 overs. The previous edition he was bowling with the new ball. That might be the difference here. Played towards short mid wicket. Mohammad Farooq coming very quickly from the deep. Yes, you're right, Shoaib, but managing well with those off cutters and slower ones. A new role in a new team for Uzair Khan.
Yeah, I loved him in his previous role, starting the bowling for Abu Dhabi, coming in, bowling quick. I still remember in the previous edition of the D20, the first ball he bowled to Wasim was a bouncer which hit his helmet. He was really quick and had a purpose, I felt, in Abu Dhabi. Here he's been given a different role in Fujairah. He's doing really well, no doubts about that. But I would prefer him to be a strike bowler, opening the bowling for his side.
Totally agree with you. A brilliant fast bowler, especially with that new ball.
That's a wide delivery. Too much variation from Uzair. I would have loved to see him bowl with Junaid Siddiqui together. Left arm, right arm, Wasim Waqar combination for Fujairah. Fujairah has done well to restrict Abu Dhabi so far to 75. Very well bowled and well fielded off his own bowling as well. End of the over, 5 more to go. Abu Dhabi 75 for 3. Nicely bowled. Good start. What Farooq is doing well. Mudassir is not bowling in that zone of Ali Abid. We know he can get down on his one knee and hit the ball towards mid wicket. He's not giving him that opportunity.
Into his second over, and you're talking about that opportunity. back of length, short delivery. Latches on this, on the back foot, over the deep square leg. Maximum from the blade of Ali Abid.
Oh, that was a poor delivery. Very poor from Farooq. Short and on the pads. He pulled it and pulled it well, Ali Abid. Absolutely wonderful. Good shot, 6 runs. He moves on to 11. Oh, that's much better. Catch it is the call. Hamdan Tahir diving to get to that ball. Just couldn't hold on to it. Good effort in the end. Very difficult those takes, especially when they take the edge. Yeah, I think there was 2 sounds, Mudassir, and a good effort. Very good effort from Hamdan Tahir.
Been busy behind the stumps, Hamdan Tahir. After that, Maximum coming back well. And we were talking about the roles of the players. And this is one more play. Mohammad Farooq was a Dubai player, and he used to bowl in the 7th or 8th over of the innings. He needs to be very brave to come in the 14th over and bowl against those hard hitter batters. Still managing a very good economy.
Oh, beautiful hit again, straight down the ground. Has he timed it well? Yes, he has. 6 more runs for Ali Abid. Farooq Moman taken to the cleaners. He is shaking his head, but that was a poor delivery again and rightly punished by Ali Abid. Abu Dhabi take a move on in this over as they reach to 89 for the loss of 3 after 16 overs. Four more overs to go. Junaid Siddiqui back in the attack. Good ball, good start to the over. UAE's premier bowler, Junaid Siddiqui. Strike bowler for UAE at the men's national side.
And he was excellent with the ball in the World Cup, as we have seen him bowling with a lot of accuracy and getting those wickets.
Now that was the ball. Good sharp delivery from Junaid Siddiqui. Short and wide, outside off. Straight to Rohan Mustafa, who fumbles because of the uneven bounce. And they take a single.
So we were talking about Junaid Siddiqui's performance in the World Cup. Yes, we all know he had hit that 109 meter 6, but his bowling was brilliant, getting those breakthroughs at the right time. We were unlucky against Netherlands. He almost got us those 2 points, but the cat drop cost us the match. Runs in Junaid Siddiqui. Mazhar Bashir on strike. A slow delivery. One bounce. Sweeper cover comes into play. They got 14 runs in the previous over. Captain Ali Abid looking dangerous. He got some momentum in the previous over. Would like to get a couple of boundaries in this over, trying to raise the tempo.
Yeah, this is the contest to look forward to. Ali Abid versus Junaid Siddiqui. Ali Abid, a class in his own right. Played the Abu Dhabi T10 recently. Oh, beautiful delivery. Very well bowled, Junaid Siddiqui. Smart bowling. He knows what to bowl to whom, and that is a very important skill to have as a fast bowler. Bowled that slower bouncer to Mazhar Bashir and gets that Yorker right for Ali Abid.
Very composed Ali Abid, putting those bad deliveries out of the park. He's been very keen the middle order of Abu Dhabi.
Wide, big wide. Going for that wide Yorker, I think Junaid Siddiqui has missed his mark. That's the wide. Easy for Shami, maybe.
Got 4 runs in 4 deliveries. What they need is a boundary.
Maybe another Yorker to Ali Abid. No, it's the short delivery pulled. Will land safely in the end. Not the greatest of connections from Ali Abid. That was quick. That was short from Junaid.
This is the first time in the com box the predictions goes wrong of Shoaib Ahmed.
There's always a first. The law of averages will catch up. I thought it slipped under the radar. Nobody noticed. But Mudassir, you had to bring that out. Beautifully driven straight to Harry Barwal. Who does well to stop it, but won't be able to stop that single ball from being taken. End of the over. A very good over in the context of the game from Junaid Siddiqui. 17 gone, 95 for 3. (17 overs, 95 for 3). Slower ball missed by that pace. Good start from Akifullah in this over.
Struggling here, Mazhar Bashir. The likes of Ghulam Murtaza still to come. Doing a pretty good job. The bowlers of Fujairah, though they have picked up 3 wickets, keeping things in control. Couple of maximums were hit by Ali Abid against Mohammad Farooq.
Nicely played. That was again a short delivery. (20 in the 3.2 overs from Akifullah. Not getting a wicket yet, but this has been a good performance, Mudassir, from the bowlers of Fujairah. As of now, 96 only. This is the 18th over in progress. We were talking about 140, 150. That doesn't look like a realistic target right now.
Ali Abid will fancy his chances against Akif. They played a lot of cricket together in their early days in UAE. Cuts hard. The sweeper cover. Yes and no. Wanted to go for that second run. No chance of that. Sending back. Akif played a lot of cricket under Ali Abid in his early days in UAE. And they knows their strengths and weaknesses very well.
3 runs away from 100. Abu Dhabi. Well, that's hit hard, straight down the ground. The fielder is inside the 30-yard circle. No chance for Rohan Mustafa coming from long on, but that was a clean hit, and I think the placement was key there. He knew that the fielder was inside and made sure the connection was well enough to send that ball packing over the bowler's head for 4 runs.
Trying to bowl that short delivery, adjusted Mazhar Bashir and played over that mid-off. Getting a boundary, and with that boundary, 100 comes up for Abu Dhabi.
Yes, much needed for flicked towards the long on. They take 2. That's good running between the wickets. And finally some runs coming in for Abu Dhabi. 8 runs in this over from Akifullah. 1 more ball to go.
Last delivery. They have that deep fine leg. Mid-off is up, and he's not bowling as per the field.
Spliced up in the air. Will land between the 3 fielders converging onto it. Maroof Merchant, Mohammad Usman and Akifullah the bowler himself trying to reach there, but in vain. A single to end the over. 2 more overs to go. Abu Dhabi 104 for 3. $104 for 3 in 18 overs. First ball of Junaid. Again, attempted Yorker. A full toss. Hit towards long on.
I'm surprised that we are in the 19th over and the captain hasn't bowled a single over.
Yeah, we've been used to now watching him bowl, Mohammad Wasim. So he's definitely been missed. I think they've done well today, so he's not felt the need to come and bowl, cover for his bowlers. Slashed. There is a deep third. Akifullah will cut that off. And good fielding, good release, quick release. Not allowing them to go for the second run.
Definitely, Abu Dhabi batters are missing Mohammad Wasim. In the 19th over, 106 for 3. Need of the RR boundaries from both the batters. Junaid Siddiqui went for runs against Sharjah. Bowling brilliantly tonight. Disciplined bowling, keeping stumps to stumps. So Mazhar Bashir on strike. Once again, a short delivery. Wanted to cut. One more dot delivery, and the amount of dot deliveries they have conceded, it's hurting Abu Dhabi.
Yes, again, like I said, very good bowling from Fujairah. They've learned from their mistakes. I think yesterday they gave away a lot of loose deliveries to Sharjah, and Sharjah batted well as well. But tonight, it's been a night for the bowlers of Fujairah. Haven't taken wickets, but they've stuck to their plans, and the execution has been very, very effective for Fujairah and their bowlers. 106 on the board at the toss. Mohammad Wasim said that 120, 130 is what we'll want them to restrict at. And as of now, they are on target.
So Harry Bharwal, the left-arm orthodox on our screen. Bowling excellently, especially playing for Fujairah in D20 series.
Swing and a miss. Mazhar, no foot movement. Just wanted to get that ball and smack it over long off. Doesn't happen that way. Rohan Mustafa. Junaid Siddiqui. This is Harry Barwal's first D20. Second D20. I think he was in Sharjah before this. Or Fujairah.
How can you miss this? He was the player of the match in the semi-final and final as well, picking those 4 wickets. And you were in the com box.
Yeah, I told you I have a memory of a fish, Mudassir. I don't remember what I've had for lunch. But yeah, now I recollect. He was a part of the Fujairah side. Slashed in the air again. Oh, that's a beautiful catch. Very well done. Hamid Khan has taken one of the best catches of the tournament. Ran and kept running. Not easy to hold on to those catches while you're still in motion. But he has done exceptionally well. Look at that. From cover sweeper, running and taking a very good catch. Well done. Junaid Siddiqui gets a wicket. Hamid Khan is happy that he's able to effect that catch. 4-over spell comes to an end for Junaid Siddiqui. 3 wickets for him. Abu Dhabi are 106 for 4 as Mazhar Bashir walks out after scoring 16 of 21. One more over to go. The last go over. Short ball to begin with from Rohan Mustafa. Ali Abid manages to get some bat onto it. They've taken 2 and they'll take 3. Good running.
Not happy. Rohan Mustafa bowling that surprise delivery. And nicely played by Ali Abid. 3 runs has been taken. It's Ghulam Murtaza, the new batter on strike, facing Rohan Mustafa. Down the ground, just a single. What an over it has been by Junaid Siddiqui. 3 dot deliveries, then a wicket to end.
Oh yes, he's had an exceptional spell. Great bowling from the champion. Meanwhile, another wild swing from Ali Abid. He knows he has to go for it now. Every delivery. Last over, he was on the non-striking end for most part of that penultimate over. Here as well, just getting that one ball after those 3 runs taken on the very first ball of the over. 5 runs in the 3 deliveries. Bowling the last over. That's how good Rohan Mustafa is with his Yorkers and the short bouncers. They are looking for 2. Ghulam will go and challenge that throw from the fielder. Will take 2.
Overall, good cricket. Good piece of fielding and good running between the wickets. Some urgency shown by Ghulam Murtaza and Ali Abid. The last 8 overs, he faced just 20 deliveries. Ali Abid, it should be called wide. He's almost 6 foot tall, going above him. 1 for the over.
Yes, now he signaled 1 for the over. Goes big over extra cover. He's got some connection onto it. The ball will reach and land in the stands. Asif Iqbal signals 6 runs. And how important are those 6 runs? Very, very important, I reckon. 120 on the board. Ghulam gets a very important 6 under his name.
14 runs has been conceded. 1 more delivery left. Goes down on 1 knee and goes high and handsome over the deep extra cover into the stands. Ghulam Murtaza. Final delivery. Ball in the block hole. Haider Vasisha with 1 bounce and look at that throw from the young lad Haider Vasisha. Straight away raises his finger. Shami maybe going for that 2nd run. Short of ground. So all they manage is 121 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Yes, they had to go for that second run, regardless of what the situation was. Good throw from Vasi just at the right end over the stumps. Hamdan Tahir doing the rest. Easy decision and great position for Shamim AB, the umpire, to be in. Didn't have to go upstairs. Raises his finger straight away. Ghulam Murtaza out, and 121 is the final score for Abu Dhabi after 20 overs. 5 wickets down. I would have thought they could have gotten to 140 at least. 20 runs short, and Fujairah will feel that they've done it for their side in the first innings. Rian out for a duck. Figgy scoring 36 of 36. 11 from Naik. Kamran scoring 11 as well. 26 from the captain, Ali Abid. He was not out till the end, just couldn't accelerate in the death over. 16 from Mazhar Bashir and 10 of 4 deliveries from Ghulam, getting them to 121 in their allotted 20.
6 bowlers have been used by Mohammad Wasim. Junaid Siddiqui was the pick of the bowler, getting those couple of wickets, and the economy 3.25. Akif, Uzair Khan and Farooq went wicketless. Harry Bharwal and Rohan Mustafa picking up a wicket each. It has been a brilliant bowling performance. 11 extras has been given by the bowlers.
Right, let's look at the highlights of the first innings and how it panned out. I think it belonged to Fujairah, and that is because they had a great start. The first ball itself from Junaid Siddiqui, there was a wicket. Rian was out on the very first ball. Jonathan Figgy then tried to steady the ship and the innings for Abu Dhabi, playing a very cautious runner ball, 36. And that was the wicket of Naik Mohammed, who tried to accelerate, who always does. I think the down part was that the batters of Abu Dhabi, especially Kamran Atta, couldn't just fire today. When he scores, Abu Dhabi do get to a good total, but he fell cheaply. Ali Abid taking on Farooq Mohammad in that over, got some runs for his side, and we felt for a moment that the momentum would shift in favour of Abu Dhabi after that over, where he hit these two humongous sixes. But Akif also came into bowl, bowled well, just couldn't get wickets. Junaid Siddiqui making sure the runs didn't come easy for Abu Dhabi. That was another wicket. Very well taken catch by Hamid Khan. Rohan Mustafa bowling that last over conceded a 6 as Ghulam Murtaza hit that one over extra cover. And that's the last ball of the first innings, in fact, where they were going for that second run. A good throw from Vasisha ended those hopes of getting 2 runs. In the end, Fujairah now in that run chase will need 122 runs in their allotted 20 at 6.10 runs per over. We'll bring that run chase after a short break, so stay tuned and do not go anywhere.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the MazaPlay.net Emirates D20 2022, powered by FanCode. Match number 19 in progress, live from the Dubai International Stadium. And it's a small target to chase for Team Fujairah, 122. And they've sent out the big fish, Mohammad Wasim, opening the innings tonight. And I love that. Good intent. They want to get on top of Abu Dhabi early. And why not send out the best in the business? 2 T20I hundreds to his name, ranked in the top 10 of the T20I batters in the world, and look at that record in the D20, absolutely stunning. Brilliant average, 200s to his name, a strike rate of just below 136. We all know about the quality and class of this man Mohammad Wasim and of this youngster, left arm fiery pacer Rohit Khan. 5 wickets in the tournament so far. Excellent economy rate, and joining me in the com box for what should be a fantastic contest, it's Abid Ibrahim. Good evening, sir.
Thank you very much, AZ.
Let's play.
Let's play. Heard it quite loud and clear from Shami, maybe. There you go. First ball, Rohit. What a delivery. What a peach of delivery that is. Yeah, keeper just trying to get Wasim out. Just hit him on the pad from the behind.
Wonderful delivery, shaped away from him after hitting the pitch. A slip in place. I'd like to see a catching gully as well for Wasim. Why not? They have mid-wicket catching in the circle. Mid-off, mid-on are up. There's a deep square and a deep third. Let's see if they can shake up this Fujairah top order here. Abu Dhabi, they need early wickets because they're only defending 122. Attempted in swinger onto the pads, but that's going down the leg side, Rohit.
Excellent, excellent bowling. This has been from Rohit. That's what their players are chanting. And look at that. Well, that could be a very risky move from Wasim. Shuffling across the stumps.
That actually went through his legs, nutmegged him. We know he's slightly susceptible, pardon me, to the in-swinger from the left-hand bowler. Oh, it's a big full toss. And played very gently by Wasim. When he's in form, that one is going out of the Dubai International.
Well, coming back into the form is not a big deal for this man. It's just one big knock away. I think all he need to do is one or couple of pure connection to that Kukubura below.
Oh, this time going across him once again. He was expecting the in-swinger. This is excellent bowling from young Rohit Khan. Fiery Rohit Khan.
And a 4 dot balls back to back. You need to bowl your best deliveries. Mohammad Naik, not a great day for him with the bat today.
Well, you know, Team Abu Dhabi, they're not going to go down without a fight. They will challenge Fujairah right till the end. The previous finalists of the D20 taking on each other in this group stage game. Punched straight to extra cover. Hamdan Tahir, where was he going?
I think Hamdan is the right man to face Rohit because that nip-in bowls to Wasim would come handy for Hamdan as he's a left-hander. He can heave it on the onside.
Oh, absolutely. Clean striker of the ball, the young wicket-keeper opener. Very promising talent. Has a big future ahead of him. Short ball pulled. There is a deep fine leg in place. And they'll stick to one. So Wasim is off the mark after the first over. 1 for none. Zia Mukhtar, the usual new ball partner for Rohit. Very decent record in D20 as well. 16 wickets in 15 games. Excellent average. Economy rate of 7.8 is very acceptable. He's not as quick as Rohit Khan, but he'll get that ball to swing around under lights, that's for sure. Bowls within his limits and is very effective. Wasim still a slip in place. Deep third and a deep square. Trying to force it through the offside. Good fielding at extra cover. Only one run.
It's Zia who's in form. Picked up 4 wickets the other night. Got a player of the match.
So Hamdan Tahir gets his first opportunity. Let's take a look at the field. Pretty much a mirror. Deep square leg has gone slightly squarer, and the deep third has come slightly finer for that slash over the top or that pickup shot off the legs. Extra cover right on the ring. And they've left mid-wicket open for him to try to pull the ball. Let's see what Zia Mukhtar can do about it. He steps out and bangs it downtown for a huge 6.
First delivery for Hamdan. He's started with a bang. He's continuing from where he's left last night. He scored 46 runs. And with that banging 6 coming down the track, cut losing. What a shot. Powered it down.
That's what you call a statement 6 from Hamdan Tahir. Brilliant strike. And immediately the slip has left the slip cordon and come to mid-wicket. No funny business. Flicked behind square. There is protection out there. So that has immediately put Abu Dhabi on the defensive. What a cracker of a hit.
Yeah, certainly with that hit, team Abu Dhabi would be pushed back because they really don't have a lot of runs to defend. Only 122 in this power play. If they don't pick up wicket, they'll find themselves in deep trouble.
Yeah, a lot of class in this Fujairah batting lineup. And Wasim clears his front leg and over extra cover for a classy boundary.
It's always pleasing to eye when you see Wasim is batting, especially when he's playing that through the covers. Even more better. Up and over. Slightly fuller. And was waiting for one loosener.
And we were waiting for this Mohammad Wasim to arrive at the D20. It's come a week late, but no worries. Oh, big hoik across the line. The keeper has missed it. It's a big chase for the fine leg. He will pull it in. Good work there by Rohit Khan, but they'll pick up 2 byes. So Wasim is looking to be ultra aggressive tonight. And that's the one I want to see. That's what made him a champion.
Yeah, he need to play what he's known for. Meanwhile, keeper couldn't hold on to that going down the leg side. Hard yard for Kamran Atta.
So Zia Mukhtar needs to be careful. Oh, followed Wasim this time. That's a cracking bouncer. And good to see he's worried about his safety as well. Wasim practicing the ramp shot, maybe in the next over. 15 for none. So Rohit Khan will continue. Let's see if Hamdan Tahir is willing to be aggressive against him as well. He's a lot quicker than Zia Mukhtar. He bowls legitimately 85, 86 miles per hour. So not so easy to do the same to him, lofting him down the ground for 6. Slip in place. Let's see what Hamdan Tahir has in store for us. Very good strike rate in D20 so far. Look at that, 150 plus. Toe end of the bat just sliced away to deep cover for one.
Both seems to be trying to accelerate now. It's a very good start for Fujairah. Got 16 of first 2 overs. More importantly, they need to keep wickets in hand.
Yeah, they want to get this chase done and dusted early. Get ahead of the required. Don't put any pressure on that middle order. And use it as an opportunity to get Wasim into form. Maybe some other batters in the side. Bowled him! Gone right through the gate. The in-swinger is Wasim's weakness. And Rohit knew it. He's cleaned him up.
Well, he's been trying to do that. One, he got it right, and reward has been mammoth. Huge, huge reward for delivering it right. Bang it, little full, top of the bails. Big wicket, the captain departs. It's a big loss for Fujairah. Wasim takes the walk out. Scored 6 runs, 16 for 1 Fujairah.
Well, the aggressive approach continues for Fujairah. Hamid Khan coming in at number 3. Career strike rate of 148. And I like this approach. I like the aggression. I like the mentality of Team Fujairah tonight. They want to make a statement. And let's see if Hamid Khan can deliver the message. Rohit Khan. Oh, this one just going across Hamid there. Will be a wide. But you can see what he was trying to do. Bowling outside Hamid Khan's hitting range.
That could be a good challenge for Rohit bowling. Yeah, this time he was trying to bowl it away, the angling it with the wrist as well. Kept his wrist locked there, so couldn't release on the time.
And Hamid Khan will not die wondering. He only plays the game one way, and that's his way or the highway. Outside edge past the slip fielder, and it will scurry away for 4. Well, that was streaky, but that's the way Hamid Khan plays the game.
True. Very good batter. Yeah, look at that. He continues what Hamdan did. Hamdan started with a 6. Hamid with 4. Not an ideal shot, but that all will count, and Hamid would find himself lucky there.
And he could care less. They could go off the back of his bat as long as they go for the boundary. He does not second guess his approach. He's a true daredevil, power play specialist. Cracked behind point. Beautiful shot, Hamid Khan. That's racing away for 4.
Well, that's on the card always when you give him a chance. That was a beautiful slap. A little work for Shoaib Ahmed in the outfield. Yeah, he's maybe hunting for the kit. Now have a look at that one. Now it was too quick, but just managed to get that willow in front and driven, kept it all along the carpet. That was the beauty of Hamid Khan.
Off to a quick start as always. This time upish, slapped over the top of cover point. 3 boundaries in a row, and Shoaib Ahmed, well, he's not going to be fielding for Abu Dhabi anytime soon.
Well, I'm sure he'll not be An ideal fielder as he's missing it out there. Not a convincing ball there. Just bowled in onto the slot. And it was gone again for the boundary. 3 boundaries in a row.
Yeah, Shoaib Ahmed, you won't want to be seeing that. Very embarrassing. You're embarrassing the commentators.
Yeah, change him.
Oh, was there a hint of an outside edge there? Perhaps the bat hitting the ground. So an expensive over from Rohit. 29 for 1 at the end of 3. Zia Mukhtar continues. Nudged around the corner. So Hamdan Tahir may be changing his approach after Wasim has been dismissed, allowing Hamid Khan to do the heavy lifting.
A little bit of a work done by Abu Dhabi. They managed to get the skipper out of Fujairah. That was a big achievement. But since then, it's been Hamid Khan's show who's toying with the bowlers. 3 boundaries in the previous over.
Well, just like Fayaz Ahmed, the captain of Sharjah, the captain of Fujairah is struggling for runs. Everybody else, Mohammad Usman, Rohan Mustafa, Hamdan Tahir, driven, forcing shot through the offside, but extra cover did well there.
Yeah, let's talk about the captains not having a great tournament here. One of them is the captain of Dubai, Ramiz Shehzad, also. Yeah,
And even CP Rizwan struggling for runs for Emirates Blues. So that has been a trend. You're absolutely spot on, Abid.
Yeah, the only captain who has runs under his belt is Ali Abid, the captain of Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, he's been fabulous throughout this tournament, especially against spin. He's hit some of the biggest sixes of the D20 so far. Looks quite relaxed. He doesn't seem to be too bothered about the result. He knows there's plenty of time to go in the T20 so far.
And not a bad spot there at number 2 at the tables. Pretty relaxed, calm champion. Ali Abid, what a great batter he is. He's having a fantastic time. Apart from him, the rest of the batting captains are struggling.
Pulled away. There is deep square in place. Young Ethan D'Souza. So the quick scoring has just slowed down a little bit. Better over from Zia Mukhtar so far. He's not trying to overpitch the ball. Just holding it back of a length and straight. Asking the batters to create a shot rather than gifting them something they can hit out of the park. Hamid Khan waiting for an opportunity to unleash. Cut in the air. Over cover point. All the way for 6.
What a shot. Well, that is out of the screws. The quicker you bowl, the shorter you bowl, the more this man enjoys. Look at that. Uppercut, high, over. And that is gone for half a dozen. Great shot.
His hand-eye coordination and bat speed are truly something out of this world. Such a unique player. Such a weapon to have in your side. Full toss, and he's just sliced it to point. Well, one shot goes over point for 6, and the next one lands in the circle. That's Hamid Khan for you.
Yeah, he's closely looking at his willow. And that would bring the over to Nendo. 4 overs gone.
So Zia Mukhtar has taken a bit of a hammering tonight. 38 for 1 so far. Fujairah on track. Hamdan 10 of 5. Hamid Khan already on 19 of 8. And there's going to be a change in the bowling. We're going to see some left arm spin with Zubair Khan coming on to bowl. He's had a fabulous D20 so far. 9 wickets at just 6.3 economy rate. That is absolutely sensational. But he's bowling in the power play now against the left-hander.
Yeah, I think it's the mini battle. The batter will enjoy a lot of production on the onside.
And he's cut that behind point. Slight misfield and it's gone for 4. Hamdan Tahir showing that wonderful intent.
Well, as a bowler, you would want a way to bowl to this man. You got a production on the onside. That's where Hamdan Tahir is strong at. And he bowled it outside off. He's gone on a back foot, played that cut shot beautifully. And I got a 4 runs. Cracking.
This time through extra cover. Smoked to the fence.
Talk about the timing on that. Well, Hamdan Tahir, terrific player. What a great shot that is. Now look at that. A little bit of a width. Picked up. And a beautiful drive. It looks even better when a left-hander executes.
Picture perfect. Extra cover drive. He'll enjoy that one. Just like us. And sensible now. Pushing for 2. There is a deep mid wicket. An excellent running. Wonderful communication between the two. There was no doubt they were going for a double.
I think that benefits the team Fujairah when you feed left armour to the left-hander. Maybe that 2 coming hard is the reason to keep Hamdan Tahir on strike. Now a single there. Now we'll see Hamid Khan strike. Now both the batters are accelerating. It seems to be they are in a hurry.
Yeah, they want to impose their will on the Abu Dhabi bowling. Want to bounce back quickly after that defeat to Sharjah. The bowling really did a complete 180. They went for 200 plus yesterday, but today they were spot on. Nicely bowled. Quickish armour to Hamid Khan. Otherwise, he loves to launch on the leg side against the spinners.
One more delivery to go in this over. Finally a dot ball. Yeah, this one will be also a dot ball. So last 2 deliveries going for no runs. It's 49 for 1 at the end of 5.
Mazhar Bashir, the mystery spinner, coming on to bowl in the power play as well. So Ali Abid taking some risks. So far, they haven't really worked. Zubair got smashed for 11. But this man, look at that economy rate, 6.5. Coming off a player of the match performance. So his confidence will be up. Let's see if he can provide a breakthrough in the final over of power play. There is a long off and a deep square leg in place for Mazhar. Pulled away over mid-wicket. Easy pickings for Hamdan Tahir. 50 up for Fujairah.
Brings up that 50 for the team Fujairah. Hamdan taking the calculated risk there, just over that mid-wicket fielder. Really couldn't do anything. The long on fielder, pardon me. He was in, and this is the over where they can cash all their money.
That was a real loosener from Mazhar. Not warmed up on a chilly evening. This time a better delivery. Outside off, trying to curve the ball in to the left-handers.
A good arm ball there to Hamdan. I think Hamid should be facing Mazhar and Hamdan should be facing Zubair more often here for Fujairah.
Steps out and he's just spliced it. And Rohit Khan takes the catch at short third. So Mazhar Bashir, delightful piece of bowling and gets the wicket of Hamdan Tahir.
He was looking danger there, trying to play aggressive, and ball was slow in the air. Flighted, it got slightly away from him. And I think the only mistake he's made is walk down the track. And Rohit takes that catch to bring the end of the innings for Hamdan Tahir, scoring quick 25 of 12. It's 53 for 2 Fujairah.
Well, one southpaw departs and another enters the fray. Stylish, experienced veteran Mohammad Usman. 25 average in D20. That strike rate is way below his quality. I think he's trying to make a statement and try to change that. Made a really important 50 a couple of nights ago. Can he continue his good form? Slip in place. So this move to bring on Mazhar Bashir has paid off dividends for Ali Abid. Square leg is in the ring as well. Very interesting. Deep mid wicket and a long off continues. Quicker one fired in. And Mohammad Usman will safely get off the mark. Let's see Hamid Khan. He will continue to be aggressive. That's the only way he plays.
Well, what I think is that just not take that foot out of the pedal. Just keep pushing. Score runs, put Abu Dhabi on a back foot. And Hamid would certainly look to continue what he was doing.
Bowled very slowly in the air there, Mazhar. Mixing it up. Yeah, when you have the likes of Rohan Mustafa, Jiju Janardhanan, Uzair Khan still to come. Why worry? Look to be positive. Very straight. Excellent over from Mazhar Bashir. 54 for 2 Fujairah at the end of power play. Well, let's give you the highlights of the power play so far. It was Hamdan Tahir with that big six to get off the mark of Zia Mukhtar. Wonderful hit. Then Mohammad Wasim, well, we thought tonight may be his night, but Rohit Khan had other ideas. Peach of a delivery and knocked back the middle stump. Then it was Hamid Khan with a few streaky boundaries, but that's the way he plays. This was a beautiful cut shot behind point. Timed sweetly. And then this one over the top of point. And that was cut for 6, Abid.
I think that was a shot of the match. And then Hamdan kept on accelerating, taking Zubair for some runs. And this was 4 and a dismissal on a very next delivery. Hamdan he took the pace off, miscued it in the end, and Rohit Khan takes the catch.
So they went for runs but picked up wickets too. Shami maybe getting the window wiper out. Zubair Khan continues to Mohammad Usman. Oh, pushing for a quick single. Oh, the direct hit could have been close. Could have been close.
Yeah, it's just there's a huge hunger of a wicket in Team Abu Dhabi. They're just trying to get a wicket here because that's the only way to stop Fujairah from winning this game.
Very true. Have to keep chipping away. Hamid Khan lasered over mid-wicket for 6.
Well, he's nailed it towards the longest part of the ground. What a power. Timing. Muscled it out. Look at that now.
Well, if you flight the ball and give it to him in the slot. That's what's going to happen to you. That went flat and far. 25 of 13 for Hamid now. He is enjoying himself. And Zubair Khan, watch out. This time slapped towards wide, it's long off. Only going to be one.
Yeah, where would you keep the fielders when he's accelerating? Look at the difference between the current and the required run rate. There's a day-night different. It's quite easy for Fujairah to win this game from here.
Oh, pushing for one. The mid-wicket fielder, Ali Abid himself. It was to his wrong side. So well-judged single there from Hamid.
Yeah, it seems Hamid wants to take charge here. And he likes to bat against the spinners. If you have seen him accelerating and taking fast bowlers for runs, but he'll do it better against the spin.
Yeah, a truly free-flowing player. A free spirit, Hamid Khan. He doesn't think about his technique or the field setting or what's happening off the pitch. He plays his own game. If it comes off, he'll win you the match. If he doesn't, he'll go back after one ball.
Well, generally the match winners are like that. And Fujairah has plenty of match winners.
Oh, inside edge. Nicely bowled by Zubair, but he'll still be penalized for a couple of runs. 67 for 2 at the end of 7. Mazhar Bashir will continue. Still giving him a slip, so positive captaincy from Ali Abid. And Mohammad Usman playing him very watchfully indeed. He knows he's a trickster, will mix it up. And he gets that lovely drift in the air. Very intelligent. Oh, beautifully bowled. And good rotation of strike from Usman as well. That's why he's been the backbone of the UAE team's batting lineup for so many years. Super experienced. And whichever team he goes to, he plays that role. He's the anchor of the side.
Yeah, could be the reason. That's why the captain has sent him slightly early down there, because Hamid Khan was doing that acceleration job. Now look at that field moving onto the on side. A lot of protection in the deep. They've got a deep square leg and then the deep mid wicket as well. The deep mid wicket is at the catching position, pardon me.
Yeah, plenty of boundary riders expecting that big shot from Hamid Khan. Slightly flatter, trying to pull that off the front foot. Naik Mohammed in that catching position at mid-wicket that you mentioned. Oh, he's pulled it away. And one bounce over the rope. Just missed the deep square.
You really cannot do anything about it. When the bowler bowls it really half tracker, it's easy picking for someone like Hamid Khan, who belts the ball nice. Short and easy picking.
Yeah, that's a filthy delivery from Mazhar. And Rohit, well, there was too much distance for him to cover. So once again, it will be the bowler under pressure. They're making mincemeat of this target of 122. Yeah, that's better. Bowl it slower in the air. Outside his hitting range. If he still goes for the big shot, then you have a chance for a catch.
Just let the batter put the force, not you. Don't bowl quick. Don't bowl half trackers. Don't bowl into the slot.
Just don't bowl. If it's Hamid Khan on strike, pretend you're injured. Skip, I can't bowl right now.
Well, that's an statement. You can't do that, I think. You have to bowl. Yeah, that's what you need to do to the left-hander. Mazhar looks comfortable against Mohammad Usman. 73 for 2 at the end of 8 Fujairah.
So it's going to be PA. So it's going to be PA Riaz, the off-break bowler, coming on to bowl. Only 2 wickets in the tournament, but that economy rate is not bad considering he bowls in the middle overs and in power play. 35 of 19 for Hamid, hunting for a 50. Oh, that is hit very hard indeed. Long off is in position though.
He's got a hand onto it, and that's the reason the ball did not go all the way for the boundary. The idea to bring Pierre Riaz now into the attack is to get rid of Osman when the threat is at the other end. Hamid Khan, you need to get rid of Hamid Khan, not Osman right now.
Well, Abid, I know for a fact that you know what CP in CP Rizwan stands for. What does PA in PA Riaz stand for? Do you want to take a guess?
And I'm bad at it, but I certainly know about Rizwan CP, what it means. Let's take a challenge. Can you say that CP?
No, I cannot say it.
Yeah.
I will not attempt it. I have too much respect for the captain of UAE to butcher his first name. You know it by heart. That's why I teased you. A big shot on the leg side and straight to deep square leg. Good catch by Ethan D'Souza, and P.A. Riaz is the man who gets the big fish.
A big wicket here. The plan has worked. They were thinking to get rid of the left-hander. It's the other way around. The plan worked, and they got the big man, the danger man, who's just caught around the boundary line. Good take there by the young man. Ethan at the deep. It's 36 for him. Great knock, Hamid Khan. At 75 for 3 for Fujairah.
Well, good to see the youngster Wasi Haider Shah being promoted in the batting order. 250s to his name in D20. That strike rate is surprisingly low, but of course he does have that middle order role, so doesn't get to face in power play or up the order. Let's see if he can get some runs to his name. He's had a quiet D20 so far, but tonight is a good opportunity to get some runs under his belt.
Yeah, just trying to get a little bit of a time first. That's what he need to do. Settle. You have plenty of time to spend at the center. All you need to do is just win the game and remain unbeaten.
Yeah, required run rate is just above 4. No alarm bells. You have plenty of backup in the dugout. Just do that. Push the ball around in the V. get ones and twos and capitalize on any bad deliveries. It will be tough to bowl with that wet ball, with the dew factor around. And you have the ideal partner, Mohammad Usman, very experienced. Knows how to knock the ball around. Meanwhile, a very good over from P. Areas so far. Hard cut, but good stop by Ethan. Excellent fielding by the youngster. Good over from Riaz, 76 for 3.
Good bowling, good bowling.
Mazhar Bashir
शाबाश शाबाश
in the
बताना.
middle of an excellent spell. So I think the run rate will slow down a touch here with the big aggressor Hamid Khan gone.
Yes, देखो.
Oh, very adventurous back cut there from Wasi.
Lovely bowling, lovely bowling.
He has been having a tough time of it on these Dubai international pitches. Let's see if he can produce a good knock, spend some time in the middle.
पकड़ खोल बताना.
And I think just play little attacking at tactic by Abu Dhabi should be played here, because if you offer them these easy singles and doubles, you wouldn't be able to hold them back from the victory.
Most certainly. And of course, we saw earlier in the evening Sharjah win a nail biter against Ajman. They've only got one loss in the tournament, just like Fujairah.
हाय 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 हाय.
In fact, Fujairah have got two losses. They lost to Sharjah and they lost to Team Dubai. Pardon me.
शाबाश शाबाश. इतनी शॉट नहीं लगेगी आपको.
And well, Mohammad Usman needs to tie his shoelaces. Both of them are undone. Needs to be careful.
Yeah, very risky. That is very dangerous.
Full toss. That is also very dangerous. Got away with it.
Especially when you have playing and having those spikes on, you need to do a little work on those shoelaces. I think somebody should be making a note of it. He's not himself.
Trying to create room.
Yo.
Misfield at extra cover. Good strong drive there by Wasi.
Well done, well done, well done.
Maybe
bowling.
try one over of Rohit Khan. Just test the youngster with some short balls.
Ahmed bhai.
Yeah, probably the spinners are doing fine job, I think. Not going for the boundary. It's a defensive approach from Abu Dhabi.
Oh, and it's dropped. Genuine outside edge put down by Kamran Atta. It would have been Mohammad Usman. That's a chance gone begging. Well, well, well. They'll have plenty of time to think about it. It's the drinks break. Fujairah 79 for 3, and we'll hand over the commentary to Mudassir Ali and Shoaib Ahmed.
The ILT20, the action starts from 13th of January. Meanwhile, the action continues here. Syed Haider Wasisha has welcomed us in the comm box with a beautiful shot over extra cover, inside out. And what a way to start the 11th over. Fujairah are dominating this game against Abu Dhabi at the moment.
Making room and playing over the cover fielder. Starts with a boundary. Haider Wasisha scored some runs and has been promoted up in the order. A good move.
Absolutely. I think it's been a very well balanced Fujairah. Yes, they had an upset yesterday against Sharjah where they lost because of some great batting in the first innings from their batters. But overall, Fujairah, as we know, is such a strong side. And they are almost back to winning ways. 84 in the first 10. Smacked another poor delivery from Riaz, rightly punished by Usman. This time along the ground, Usman getting a move on. He has found his form back, and that's not good news for the other teams here in Mazaplay.net Emirates D20.
Definitely looking good. Goes through the offside, beats the fielder, and a boundary, couple of boundaries in this over.
Tries to go big, gets the edge, no slip in place. Zubair will cut that off. 2 more runs will be added to the total for Usman.
.32 runs needed of 56 balls, courtesy to some good batting in the power play by Hamdan Tahir and Hamid Khan. Going after the bowlers, laid that foundation.
Yes, they needed that kind of a start, Fujairah, just to rule out any chances of Abu Dhabi making a comeback in the game. Another full toss, straight to covers, and that'll be the end of the over as well. 11 overs, 90 for 3 Fujairah.
शाबाश शाबाश भाई वेल डन
90 for 3, 11 overs, 32 more needed of 54 deliveries. Abu Dhabi need a miracle, and that is a double wicket over maybe. From here on, get 2 quick wickets. Try to put some pressure. Not that way, because Wasi is trying to go big. Oh, this is wicket number 1. No! Rohit has dropped a sitter. Wasi trying to go big towards cow corner. Found a Rohit who was waiting for that ball to come and land into his hands. Just couldn't hold on to it. Oh dear.
Chance gone begging. It was Haider Wasisha trying to go after Mazhar Bashir. So in control. Just lofted over the cover. Wanted to go for that second run. Wasisha not at all interested.
Just a chip shot from Wasi over extra cover. From Usman, apologies. And Wasi, as you mentioned, just didn't want that second run. Get some bat onto it. Rohan Mustafa yet to come out to bat. So some batting still left.
Talk about the batting lineup of Fujairah and their batters. Everyone contributed with the bat except the captain. Mohammad Wasim is struggling in this edition.
Yes, he's not scored a lot of runs in this tournament. Normally you see his name in the top 2-3 run getters, highest scorers, but this season he's been unusually quiet.
Nicely played in the gap. We managed just a single to finish the over number 12. It's 94 for 3.
Dafa News fun fact: New Zealand Chris Martin and India's B.S. Chandrasekhar have taken more test wickets than the runs they scored. Martin scored 123 runs and picked 233 wickets, and Chandrasekhar picked up 247 wickets and scored 167 runs. Both were bowlers predominantly. Chandrasekhar, a leg spinner by trade. Spin speed played straight down the ground.
Annoyed by the running of Haider Wasisha. Usman was very keen to go back to the strike. We're discussing in the previous over about the batting of Fujairah and talking about Mohammad Wasim's poor form. What might be the reason, Shoaib?
Well, I'm no expert, Mudassir, to comment on the technicalities, but from what we've seen, I think one reason that I feel is the shuffling in the batting order. I felt that he's gone at number 3, number 4, and no beautiful hit this time. Very clean hitting from Usman. Like I said in that previous game before this, he's found his form back. Shami maybe signaling that 6 in his unique style. And Usman, he is amongst the runs yet again tonight.
Looking good, in control, Mohammad Usman. Yet again a maximum. With that 600 comes up for Fujairah. Time goes straight over the bowler's head. One bounce, a boundary from the stylish left-hand batter Mohammad Usman.
A poor bowling from Riaz, and Usman will be very happy to play these kind of shots. It's a half volley, a juicy half volley. He decides to play it straight this time and gets 4 runs. Back-to-back boundaries for Usman. Punched towards long off. Will take a single. So coming back to Mohammad Wasim, I think he's just not batting at that top slot on a consistent basis. And also, I feel he's a little hesitant to play his shots freely. He's not being his natural self for some reason. And that could be one of the reasons why he's not scoring as many runs as he should. End of the over. 13 overs have been bowled, 108 for 3. Wasi on strike. Zubair comes back to bowl. Oh, just a chip in the air. Luckily, not timed too well by Wasi. Didn't carry to the long on fielder. Zia was waiting for that catch. Just didn't reach him.
Smart piece of bowling by Zubair.
Yes, and there you see our colleague, co-commentator Ahmad Khwaja waiting for his post-match presentation duties. looking sleek in that jacket of his.
Bit sad because France has lost to Argentina.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but meanwhile, what a good-looking shot that is. That will bring a smile on his face for sure. Ahmed Khwaja, he's out there watching action, but what a clean hit, and it looks even more pleasing when a left-handed batter plays that shot. Usman moves on to his 30s, and they're inching closer towards victory.
Look at the timing. Picking those right deliveries to sent out of the park. Mohammad Usman to that match-winning knock of 64. He's in good form. Once again, launches Zubair over the mid-wicket. Into the stands goes Mohammad Usman. And with that maximum, a thumping victory for Fujairah, winning by 7 wickets in hand.
So yes, that is the winning runs, and what an emphatic win for Fujairah, winning by 7 wickets against Abu Dhabi. That score has been made to look like a very meager score thanks to some brilliant batting from Fujairah. They started off well, and then they kept the momentum going into the 10th over. Even after the power play overs, they made sure that the runs were coming in thick and fast. And a lot of thinking to do for the men in yellow, as they've been beaten twice in this tournament by Fujairah. And that big question of them batting first, that still remains. That's the winning shot, and a happy looking Rohan Mustafa. And that team of Fujairah, they will be very pleased with the performance they've put on tonight. First with the ball, their bowlers did the job. The fielding was immaculate, and when they came out to bat, they came out to bat with a mission to finish things off in a hurry. A comfortable win for Fujairah, and they are leading that points table for a reason, and the reason is they know how to win games.
Got to come back and look at the scorecard. Mohammad Wasim once again went out cheaply. Hamda Tahir looking in good touch, scoring those quick 25. Hamid Khan has been promoted, scored 36, and it was Mohammad Usman and Wasi Haider Shah stayed till the end. Mohammad Usman scoring 38 and Wasi Shah run a ball 13.
Looking at the bowling from Abu Dhabi, Rohit Khan getting that wicket of Mohammad Wasim, giving away 15 runs in his 2 overs, 21 from Zia. Zubair giving 38 runs in his 2.3 overs at an economy of 16. The spinners in particular were taken for some runs. Pierre Riaz was also taken for some runs. The pick of the bowlers was Mazhar Bashir yet again. 18 runs conceded in his 4 overs, and he also got a wicket. Let's look at the second innings and how it panned out in the highlights package, where Fujairah came out to chase that total, which was always below par, and they started with a bang. That first ball 6 that he faced, Hamdan Tahir, just set the tone for that run chase. Mohammad Wasim hitting a boundary before he perished, thanks to some brilliant bowling from Rohit, getting him clean bowled. Zia was taken for some runs, and Hamid Khan was promoted up the order just for this reason, to hit those boundaries and make sure they get a good power play in. That was the catch of Hamdan Tahir. Zubair was taken for some runs by Hamid, who started and continued the onslaught in those 6 overs, making use of the power play. That was the end of the innings for him. Found the fielder at square leg, but then came in Usman, who was gifted some easy deliveries earlier on in the innings, and that made him settle, and then came out and played his shots naturally. He's very strong on the onside. You can't be feeding him those deliveries. And that was the winning 6 as well from the bat of Mohammad Usman. So let's look at the match summary. Abu Dhabi were asked to bat first after Fujairah won the toss and decided to bowl. Abu Dhabi just couldn't get going in that first innings, and that has been a struggle for Abu Dhabi all throughout the tournament. They've won games when they've been chasing totals, but when they've been asked to bat first, they have struggled in the first innings. So managing only 121, Figgy top scoring with a runner ball 36. Ali, the captain, scoring 26 of 20. Pick of the bowlers for Fujairah in that first innings was Junaid Siddiqui, bowling 4 overs, taking 2 wickets and giving just 13 runs. A wicket apiece for Harry and Rohan Mustafa as well. In reply, Fujairah coming out to chase that total of 121 with a lot of vigour and a lot of intent, especially from Hamdan, who scored 25, and Hamid using that power play to good effect, scoring 36 of 21. Mohammad Usman came in later and top scored for Fujairah, was right there till the end, hitting those winning runs for his side. 38 of 24 for him. Rohit getting a wicket, and so did Mazhar. And let's head into a short break, and when we are back, we'll be bringing you the post-match presentation for this game, so stay tuned.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the MazzaPlay.net Emirates D20 2022 powered by FanCode. It's time for the post-match awards presentation for match number 19 between Fujairah and Abu Dhabi. It was Fujairah who won the toss, and they elected to bowl first, and it was a fabulous all-round bowling performance. Junaid Siddiqui, Akifullah Raja, Rohan Mustafa, all of the big names were right on the money, and they restricted Abu Dhabi to only 121 runs for the loss of only 4 wickets. They bowled dry, a lot of dot balls. The ground fielding was excellent, and in the end, in the run chase, there was only one man that truly stood out. We're here to present the Player of the Match award to him. It will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee, and that goes to Hamid Khan of Fujairah for his quick fire 36 runs of just 21 balls, 4 boundaries and 2 maximums in that innings. Truly put on a power show and lit up the Dubai sky. Hamid Khan, पहली बात तो आप पहले कैमरे में देखें, उधर सीधा बात करें. 122 का टारगेट था, इतना बड़ा नहीं था. आप लोगों की बॉलिंग कल 200 पड़ गई, लेकिन आज बिल्कुल ही फोकस थी.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. कल बस ये क्रिकेट है. कल हमारे बॉलरों ने अच्छी बॉलिंग की, बट शारजा बहुत अच्छा खेली, जिसकी वजह से उन्हें अच्छा टोटल दिया, और आज हमने अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छा कमबैक किया. और मैं थैंक यू करूँगा कप्तान का, जिन्होंने मौका दिया, और मैंने अपना 100% दिया.
वैसे मौके की बात करें, वैसे आप 6-7 पे खेल रहे थे, लेकिन आज आप 1 डाउन आए जब वसीम आउट हो गए, और आपने उस अपॉर्चुनिटी का फुल फ़ायदा उठाया, छिक्के उड़ाए, चौके उड़ाए.
जी बिल्कुल, क्योंकि मेरी गेम ओपन 1 डाउन ही है. मैं 5वें 6ठे पे कंफर्टेबल नहीं होता हूँ, बट उन्होंने आज मौका दिया और मैंने उसको अचीव किया अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. और जहाँ पे मौका मिलेगा टीम के लिए जितना हो सके, और इतनी बड़ी टीम में जगह बनाना भी बहुत बड़ी बात है, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह आज अच्छा हुआ और अच्छा परफॉर्म हो गया.
और अबू धाबी पिछले बार D20 के फाइनलिस्ट थे, आप लोग भी फाइनल में थे, इनको हराया, तो थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा एक एज था कि हमने सिखाना है कि इधर के चैंपियन कौन है.
जी बिल्कुल, पिछली बार वो बहुत अच्छा खेली थी और उन्होंने फाइनल रनर अप रहे हैं. और कल जैसे हम हारे थे, और आज कमबैक करना और स्ट्रॉन्ग कमबैक करना, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्लाह पाक ने हमें इज़्ज़त दी और अच्छा स्ट्रॉन्ग कमबैक किया हमने.
आप लोगों ने बहुत अच्छा कमबैक किया और हमीद खान ने भी बहुत अच्छा कमबैक किया. Well played, Hamid.
जी थैंक यू अल्लाह थैंक यू.
Well, that's all from the post-match award ceremony. Hamid Khan, deserving player of the match. Let's head back to the combox.
Thank you, Ahmed Khwaja. He was there with the man of the match, the player of the match, of course, Hamid Khan, and rightly mentioned, was absolutely a treat to watch him. Upcoming matches, that's for tomorrow, that the matches that we've lined up for you. It's the 21st of December, and in fact, it's the day after. So tomorrow is a rest day. You all can rest as well, but the day after is going to be an action-packed day when Dubai will be taking on Sharjah. That's match number 20 at 4:30 p.m. local time. And match number 21 is going to be Emirates Blues taking on Ajman. We'll be live from Dubai International Stadium and we'll be looking forward to your company. I hope you enjoyed the matches that we brought to you today as much as we did bringing it to you. Until the day after tomorrow, it is good night and God bless from all of us here at the Dubai International Stadium. Take care.